all have two lives. The second one starts when we realize that we only have one. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. You have made the moon, the jester said. That is the moon. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. Where you are in a few months depends on what you do today. For every expert, there is an equal and opposite expert. Talent is helpful in writing, but guts are absolutely essential. Your own positive future begins in this moment. All you have is right now. Every goal is possible from here. You are not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you. Don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed. Doing nothing is better than being busy doing nothing. You have two choices: evolve or repeat. The sidelines may be safer, but life is played on the field. Pretend inferiority and encourage his arrogance. Do not let the roles you play in life make you forget who you are. You know, the minute you stop thinking about it, it'll happen. Fes est ab hoste docere. One should learn even from one's enemies. The most important thing about a technology is how it changes people. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. The king is only fond of words and cannot translate them into deeds. Don't chase. Elevate your game and be someone worth chasing after. For life goes not backward, nor tarries with yesterday. I only want to write, and there's no college for that, except life. Apparent confusion is a product of good order, apparent cowardice of courage, apparent weakness of strength. All things one has forgotten scream for help in dreams. Nothing happens until something moves. Those who are willing to be vulnerable move among mysteries. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. Remember that you are only alive now. This is the only moment you have. Embrace it. There is no place where espionage is not possible. For any sin, we all suffer. That is why our suffering is endless. The true vocation of man is to find his way for himself. We say later, later, until later becomes too late, and all we can think of is if only. If I have a platform and a voice, I should use it for my people. Focus on the step in front of you, not the whole staircase. But every difference of opinion is not a difference of principle. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. You grow mentally weak when your life is too comfortable. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Never worry a bit in life. Always be full of merriment. A petty thief is put in jail. A great brigand becomes a ruler of a nation. Hearing voices no one else can hear isn't a good sign, even in the wizarding world. Kendati batasantara kebebasan, dan ketidak pedulian terkadang saru. A traitor's just a patriot on the wrong side of winning. Life is a mystery to be lived, not a problem to be solved. To become a lifelong reader, one has to do a lot of varied and interesting reading. Accepting oneself does not preclude an attempt to become better. If you wait by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will float by. If you wish to be out front, then act as if you were behind. You don't have to like someone, but you have to treat them as you wish to be treated. You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts. In fact, the truth cannot be communicated until it is perceived. I'd rather hear an ugly truth rather than an obscure lie. Judging is the cause that creates the effect of choosing. But better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. You don't destroy what you want to acquire in the future. Success is a flower that doesn't grow in everyone's garden. Don't let the fear of losing them keep you from loving them. There's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. I think there is only one quality worse than hardness of heart, then that is softness of head. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon or star. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Truth is what stands the test of experience. Politeness is the first thing people lose once they get the power. Your vision will be blurry, but it will grow clear with time. Birth is not the beginning. Death is not the end. There's no point having wishes if you don't at least try to do them. Better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. Every man reaches his destination if he just keeps walking. Nothing can be more hurtful to your heart than betraying yourself. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. A wise general makes a point of foraging of the enemy. I'm not going to die. I'm going home like a shooting star. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. They don't actually want you to do your own thing, not unless it's their thing too. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. If you have the courage to begin, you have the courage to succeed. He who wishes to fight must first count the cost. Everything has its beauty, but not everyone sees it. It is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. It's not the men in your life that matters, it's the life in your men. Stay calm. You've been through this before. You'll get through it again. Ability, experience, and books have solution for all the problems. Sometimes I think my head is so big because it is so full of dreams. We swallowed the chaos because we knew we didn't want to be ordinary. The truth is, like salt, men want to taste a little, but too much makes everyone sick. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them. That knowledge, which stops at what it does not know, is the highest knowledge. Be willing to leave the ground behind if you want to fly. The language of light can only be decoded by the heart. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. Life happens, shit happens, and it happens a lot to a lot of people.